Going to have a legal procedure.
That'll back us up 5 yards.
Well, it's delay a game. I guess that's a legal procedure too.
I want to say, we've suffered some tragedies this past week in our War Eagle family, and I see Colton Green down there playing. His father passed away a couple of days ago, and he's down there tonight doing what he does.
He'd make his daddy proud.
He sure would. He sure would, like he always has, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, they've kind of flipped this around a little bit. The bunch side's on the right, got a man wide to the left out there and a single back. And Connor's going to hand the ball to Choi, and Choi is going to get snatched. It almost looked like a face mask the way his head came around, but it's not. It's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation unless the War Eagles decide to go for it. And if he does, maybe Coach Hankins has got him one of those notebooks like Lane Kiffin's got him, where he goes forward on 4th down no matter where he is according on the yardage situation. Got 2 when they got up here to Wayne County. All righty, Mills has got a big leg. He's punted some. We've seen him do a lot of work the last couple of years, and he's got a decent snap there and a stoppage of play. Scoreless first quarter, 10:03.
I guess we were moving.
Got to get up pretty.
We lined up offside. Okay.
Deep breath. All right, backing them up. So line of scrimmage becomes
38.
the 38-yard line. Mills is, I guess, the longest one he's ever kicked's been about 70 or 71 yards.
Yeah, we had that one last year that was it last year before that rolled?
I believe it was last year. That's maybe get a good roll out of that one, and it's going to roll down there inside the. It wasn't the prettiest thing in the world, but I mean, pretty is as pretty does, and it winds up down there somewhere around the 22 or 23.
All right, so the 23 would be 27, and that would be 9. There's no 1 to carry. That'd be right at 39 yards.
You're pretty good at that math, ain't you?
Well, it's some noughts that always get me.
All righty, 23 out there defensive, carrying Hopkins, linebacker. Number 7, Alfonso Arrington, linebacker. Number 6, Travarius Lacey, linebacker. So we get our linebackers for you. We get the rest of us. We got number 12 out here, Devin Parker on one side, defensive back. And we'll get some more guys for you. Here come the Panthers, a very explosive offensive football team, and they break the first handoff up the middle for right at a 1st down. Can you get about 11 on the play?
Yeah, that kid running the football is about 6'2", 240 pounds. Man. And he's the smaller of the 2 running backs.
Wide out on the other side is, I believe, that's can't get that number on him. We'll get back to him in a minute. 27, I see him out there, Trevante Parker, as a defensive back, and there's going to be a fake and a pass across the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Number 5, Tyler Rankins, looked like he had a little pressure. That was number 6, excuse me. Travarius Lacey with a little pressure on the quarterback, so that's going to bring up down a 2nd down and 10 for the War Eagles. Number 40 is out there, inside linebacker. That is Austin Landon Pitts. All righty, they got trips out to the left, manned up out here to the War Eagles, and there's going to be a handoff to the big man up the middle. Going to be caught pretty quick, Kenny, maybe right at the line of scrimmage, so that's a big defensive play. I couldn't get the
first 23.
23. That would be Kerrion Hopkins.
He was the first guy in there. He just blew up in there and blew that thing up. In fact, it put the ball on the 34.
Got him.
No gain.
Got him there looking at a 3rd and 10. So that was a nice defensive play. He got it before he got going there, K-Dog. Big play right here, 3rd down and 10. And back to throw, and he's going to get some pressure on him, and they're going to get him, Kenny, and sack him back there. Now, I don't know who that was.
6.
Number 6. Good shot, Kenny. That is Travarius Lacey, a linebacker. So Wayne County playing a little defense, dog. Got to love it. Got to love it.
Put the ball where, on the 27?
I believe you're right. Number 17 back to receive, Jamarian Henderson. along with, and we'll get the rest of these, numbers for you. Number 2 back there, Eddie Poole, to receive the punt. He's standing at his own 11. There's a high snap. He gets it and going to get a foot into it. It's a nice little spiral, and it's going to take a good roll. Well, they stopped it from rolling, Kenny. I don't know if Pascagoula might have made a mistake on that one, but it is what
That's
it is.
those fumble drills.
Wayne County's going to get the ball in pretty good field position out across the 40.
If they don't knock it down right there, that thing's still rolling inside the 20.
Yeah, it had that spin on it like a pass. I mean, it would have gone for a while, but fortunately for the War Eagles, it's 1st and 10 at their own 42 with 8:04 to go in a scoreless first quarter.
That's only a 31-yard punt.
Braxton Pitts, number 50, is out there. Colton Green, number 64, up front for Wayne County. Staying in that same formation as Wayne County. They're going to move it up a little bit. They started on the left. They're going to move it over to the right side. Everybody's on the right side. Connor Adams split out wide. There's a toss to nice play right there, Kenny. And that is number 26 on the carry, Isaiah Boyd, for a big gain for the War Eagles. And he's in Pascagoula territory.
The old toss sweep, we used to say.
53 up front for Wayne County. Nathan Pruitt, he's a sophomore.
18 yards and a first down.
7:47 to go in a score.
Back in your day, that was called a quick pitch.
A quick pitch?
Yeah. But you didn't run it to trips. You ran it tied in with a flanker side.
That's what we did. I always, was focused on what was going on right there in the middle. Back to pass, and the pass out to the trying to get
it's
it.
Intercepted.
Oh, my goodness. It went right over it was a little over the head of the intended receiver. And I tell you what, that was like a shortstop scooping up a hot shot through the
He just didn't have his hands closed enough, and the ball just squeezed through him, and the safety for Pascagoula was coming up, and it just fell right in his hands.
Big break for the game right there for the Pascagoula Panthers. They're down there at the 39-yard line. They're on 39, 7:32 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Wayne County defense is going to be out there a little bit longer. 36, Michael Peyton Hudson is out there for the War Eagles. We're trying to get all these guys called out for you. Probably called him out already. Trevante Parker, I did 27. Okay, here come the Panthers. And going to hand that ball off to your big man again, Kenny. He's going to cross the 45. He's going to have a nice gain on first down. Probably going to leave about 3 or 4 yards to go here on second down where they spot it, depending on that.
That's a big kid.
Man, he's a dandy. He's running behind some big ones, too. But, yeah, look at that guy. That's ridiculous.
That's a 7-yard gain.
All right, they bring up 2nd and 3. They're still on their own side of the field right now. And there's going to be a handoff to big guy. Oh, what a great play right there, Kenny, that's Travaris Lacey again. He's having a big night already. He had the sack a while ago and tackled a big man for a loss right there. Going to bring up 3rd down about 4.
One of the things they were working on and this week in film was just watching Pascagoula's tendencies, and it was trying to emphasize to our guys that were playing end, that especially as outside linebackers, that you gotta come up, but you can't come too far inside.
Well, they're playing great technique right now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
All right, 3rd down, about 5 to go for the Panthers on their own side of the field. Like 49, their own 49 is the yard line to make
40,
for a first.
Yeah.
There's a snap and another handoff up the middle, Kenny, and he's going to break it, son, and they're going to trip him up there. Number 3 is going to Javier Parker is going to trip him up, or he would have been off to the races. He did get a first down, though. That was what you call a shoestring tackle.
That gets them into the War Eagle territory.
Yes, it does.
48.
Yes, sir, 48, 6:11 to go in a scoreless first quarter. We appreciate all of our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible for us. And, of course, we're trying some new stuff tonight with our live stream, audio and video. So, big night here at War Eagle Stadium. We got a timeout on the field. So, Kenny and I are going to take a timeout and go to the station for a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more War Eagle football after this word from our sponsors. Welcome back. War Eagle Stadium, 1st and 10 for the Panthers of Pascagoula High School. They're at the War Eagle 48-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Let's see, 98. That's not Billy Cool, that's I'm going to get my binoculars out.
Billy's going to be out at least another week.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'd be fortunate to get him in the week. There's a pass going deep down the sideline. Wayne County's got a play on that ball down there, and he couldn't make the interception at the 12. That was number 12, Devin Parker, in pretty good coverage. Quarterback just kind of out through his man, Kenny, and Wayne County had a chance to make a play on. Brings up 2nd and 10. He's a lefty. Did you tell me that guy's got a offer to Mississippi State to play baseball already?
I don't remember if it's him or the quarterback at Gaucher.
Gaucher, okay. All right, 5:50. Stopped on the incomplete pass. 2nd down. Here come the Panthers with the handoff up the middle again. And War Eagles going to stop him, Kenny, at the line of scrimmage. Just a host of those War Eagles right there. And
23 was first man there.
23 first man up. Kieran Hopkins on the stop.
That would be no gain there, boss.
Hot diggity dog. I'll tell you what, apart from a couple of plays, defense has really been salty tonight. All righty, here we go. 3rd down and 10. And there's a snap and a handoff up the middle, Kenny, and he's going to break a tackle or two, but they're going to hook up to him, and he looks like a tractor pulling and plowing. He couldn't break the ground. They drug him down after about a 4-yard gain. So he's going to be inside the 45 to the 44. And they're going to line up quick, Kenny, and try to catch the War Eagles not set and go for this on this 4th down.
4th and about, what, 6?
Yes, sir. 4:51 and counting in the first quarter, the scoreless first quarter. Let's see if they go for it or will they try the War Eagles off sides. And they're going to jump, so that's going to back them up 5. Let's see. Why not? We'll do it like it. Number 52.
Nope, that's going against us because we stepped into the neutral zone first.
I didn't see the neutral zone, but that's what it is. So still going to bring up, 4th down and 1?
Yes. That's
a little more manageable for them. I saw us move, but at the angle I was looking, of course, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's a 4th down and 1, and
see, in high school, once you get a neutral zone, that's it. You don't get an opportunity to get back.
All righty.
I wonder who they're going to hand it to, or if they just do the quarterback sneak.
Well, they got it. We're going to find out right quick. They're going to hand it to the big one, and he's going to get his first down, Kenny, and he's going to get about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards on the carry, but it's a first down nonetheless at the War Eagle 36 or so.
Well, I'll give our defense this. Hats off to them there because Pascagoula sent about 12 folks in that one hole, and he only got 2 yards.
We're at 4:33 to go in the first, and Pascagoula has after the interception. Wayne has driven the ball down here into the Wayne County territory with a first down at about the 30, 35, and there's a handoff. They trip him up for he's got a decent game. Let's see where they spot him.
Picked up about 3.
Okay. 4:11 to go in the first. Scoreless ball game. The Pascagoula is inside War Eagle territory in a pretty deep fashion down there, inside the 35. Just inside the 34 with a 2nd down to go. 2nd down, and we'll say about 8 to go. 3:52 on the clock and counting. There's going to be the handoff to the big man, Kenny, and I tell you what, every War Eagle on that front line was in on that tackle.
They got him right along the 35.
Man, I tell you what, I don't want to jinx them, but I mean this defense is they're fiery. They're quick. They're quick and they're tough. I like that. We don't have anybody back out there, I don't think, from last year.
No. Billy Cooley's still out for another week.
And Braden's not playing because he can punt, but he can't play defense yet. So that's a whole new bunch out there, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here's a snap, back to throw. Got a little time, and going to throw one down here in the end zone. And didn't look like anybody could get an eye on that ball, the receiver nor either one of the defensive.
Luann Stokely had a shot at it. She's over there by the weight room windows.
That's going to bring up 4th down in the 8, Kenny. Well, they've got the ball marked back now.
No, it's on the 35.
It sure is.
It's right at 10 yards.
Right at 10.
I'll call it 9.
I was looking at the scoreboard. I'll learn better than do that. All righty, here they come with the 4th down.
Yeah, he hadn't been right since we started.
3:07 is the time on the clock in the first quarter. Big 4th down right here. Wayne County can hold them here and get the ball back in decent field position.
They're going to have to call a timeout.
Goula's going to take that timeout, as K-Dog said, and have a look at it. And that being said, we're going to take a 30-second break back to WABO and hear from one of our sponsors and be back with more Wayne County High School War Eagle football after this break. We got 3:07, and there's a high snap. The quarterback's going to get it down, and an athletic quarterback. Oh, Kenny, did they get him stopped? They hit him short of a big hit, but I don't know. The spot may be short, K-Dog.
Yeah, he's down about a half a yard behind the stick.
Wayne County is saying yonder way. Let's see what the official says. All righty, the Wayne County's defense holds. Kenny, how about that?
Well, 4th and a short 10, you give up a long 9. That'll work.
All righty, with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, Wayne County gets the ball as they hold them and on turnover on downs, and that's at their own 33-yard line, or 32, we'll say, and with a fresh set of downs. So, scoreless first quarter so far. Wayne County had some pretty good field position in there earlier and turned the ball over, and the Panthers moved down into War Eagle territory, and the defense got to stop. And here come the War Eagle on offense again from their own 32-yard line. And there's a little speed sweep. It worked one time. Why not try it again? And there's a flag. Sometimes they're going to stop him after a yard or two, maybe.
Afraid that might be a hold.
Number 55 out there for Wayne County, Tylen Davis, is an offensive lineman. Braxton Pitts is out there trying to get some of these old linemen called out. That's going to cost him. McKinney's right on the money, as he usually is. That's why I call him, sometimes we call him K-Money, of his many, many names. That's a big one, K-Dog.
It's spot foul, 10 yards from spot of the foul.
So that's going to result in about first down and a long, long way to go. .250 and counting. Ball's at the 19. And the yard line to make is the 37 for a first. So they got to go. They got 3 downs to make it to the 37-yard line for a first down. They got 2 men to the left, 2 men. A little different formation right here than we've looked at. Straight back to throw. And Carter's going to throw one deep down here to a man coming over the middle. And, oh, my goodness, it was intercepted at the 40-yard line. And
got a block in the back up here.
Had a man. Did they get a flag on it, Kenny?
No.
And Carter's, I thought he was going to have a catch, but Pascagoula said, not so fast, my friend. And they picked him off. Carter's had 2 interceptions in a row there tonight. He's not afraid to throw that thing, and he had it aired out. Looked like a good throw, but good. You just got to say great defense by Pascagoula. 2:22 to go in the first, and after the turnover and the return, interception return, the Panthers are inside the War Eagle 30 at the 29 with a fresh set of downs. There's a handoff and a little running room, Kenny, and he got him, hit him with that jab a few times, and now they want to throw a knockout punch, and the big man runs for a first down inside the 15.
Yeah, there's only so many times you can stop that big dude.
Mm-hmm.
15 yards and a first down.
All righty, here come the Panthers. And the War Eagles look like they might have been offsides. First and 5.
It's one of those things where when you get it called before everybody gets lined up good, it's like pay attention to where you're standing.
There's a stoppage of play. Pascagoula takes a timeout. So with 2:03 to go in the first quarter and a 1st and 5 from the 9-yard line for the Panthers, we're going to take a 30-second break back to WABO to hear some more from our sponsors, and we'll be back after this word. Pascagoula threatening with a 1st and 5 from the War Eagle 9. Here they go. There's going to be a handoff. And no, the quarterback's going to keep it, Kenny, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown. The first touchdown of the night for either team goes to the Panthers of Pascagoula High School. Now, we've been in district with Pascagoula the last 4 years or so, but they moved up to 6A this year, didn't they?
Yes.
And George County, if I'm not mistaken, moved down to 5A, and we play George County next week at Bluesdale.
They took our place in the in that district when they did all the shifting around.
Got a left-footed kicker on. We got a left-handed quarterback and a left-footed kicker for Pascagoula. And the kick is up, and it's going to be good. So with 1:59 to go in the first quarter, Pascagoula is going to take a lead over Wayne County, 7-0. We're going to take a quick 30-second break to the station and be back after this one word from our sponsors.
I thought I got the number that place kicker's 17, but I guess not. I didn't even show a place kicker.
Welcome back, War Eagle Stadium. Sun's about set, and 1:59 to go.
Our kicker's not on the roster there for Pascagoula.
1:59 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 Pascagoula the lead. Now let's see if Wayne County can't get a little offense. Have really had a couple of plays there that were pretty good, a couple of good gainers, but then they've had 2 turnovers, Kenny, and that's been the kicker. And there's an onside kick that's going to be fielded by Wayne County. They'll be out over the 40-yard line, so they'll have good field position. Again, will Wayne County. They hadn't had a field position problem. I think their worst starting field position has been somewhere around a 31 or 2 or something like that. But they just haven't been able to get anything going.
27.
Oh, okay. All righty. 53 and 52 up front for Wayne County. Roscoe and Pruitt. Okay, there's a toss out there. That's going to be Evans, I believe. He's got a little room, Kenny. He's going to get out there on the edge and stiff arm somebody. He's going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4 yards, 5 yards short of the first down. We get 5 or 6 on the first down carry. Nice run by Evans.
He's got to be careful that stiff arm. He put it up in the face mask of the corner or safety, whatever, for Pascagoula.
Yeah,
you get a face mask call if you're not careful.
He's a big, strong, physical guy, 203, 204 pounds. That's Tyree's little brother. Everybody remember, War Eagle remembers Tyree Evans. I think he's at, he's playing college ball somewhere right now. I have to get with you on that. Here goes handoff up the middle to Evans again, and he's gonna fight hard, Kenny, and he's gonna be about a yard short of the first down, so it's gonna bring up 3rd and 1. And they're right out there at midfield of the War Eagles, and they really need to get them a first down. Here's 3rd and 1. Tyree was this. He played at Southern. He was on the roster at Southern for a year or 2, and then he transferred to McNeese, I believe, or one of those Louisiana schools. All right, 3rd and 1 for Carter Hankins and company, and Carter's going to quarterback sneak it, and he's going to get a little help from behind, Kenny, but I don't think he got it. I don't see that official. It wasn't a big surge there.
No, he's going to be short about 3 inches, 4 inches.
There won't be but anything to do right here, like I know, but go for it. But
They'll,
anyway, 1:02 to go in the first quarter, 7-0 lead, and Wayne County is going to send some bigger bodies out there, some different bodies. And I guess they'll call this, there's a couple linebackers in there behind the quarterback, and Carter's going to hand it to the running back, going to get it first. Oh, my goodness. Looks like they were all sides, huh, Kenny?
Well, we'll see. They're having to talk about it, so I'm not sure exactly.
Carter seemed
Well,
happy
it
with
is
the call.
offside, yeah,
Okay.
offside Pascagoula. I mean, the last time on offense, I thought Pascagoula was offside. I was wrong.
All righty, here comes the War Eagles with a first down at the inside the 45. They'll be at the 44 of Pascagoula with 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here come the War Eagles. To the line of scrimmage. Got a man way wide left, one-on-one out there, and they got trip receivers. They were on the right. They're going to move into that little bunch situation there on the left side. Single running back. Hankins is going to make the toss out there to number 26, and he makes a little move, makes one miss, and fights hard, Kenny, for a nice gain of probably 7 or 8 yards right there. And I tell you what, Boyd's having a big night.
Well, he is, and a good job of running. He had to kind of slice and dice his way between some Pascagoula defenders, and he gets the ball inside the 38. Or I'm sorry, inside the 39. It's just shy of the 38.
Brings up second down and 1, 2, 3, 4 yards to go with 9 seconds to go in the quarter. That's going to do it for the first quarter of play here. After one, it's a 7-3 Pascagoula ball game, but War Eagles are on the move, and they're down here inside the 40 of the Panthers. So we're going to take a 60-second break, 2 commercials, and we'll be back after this word. 2 words from our sponsors. They've got one game under their belt, and for the first night out, I mean, we've had a couple of picks, but I mean, it's been for a first game, not a bad outing in the first quarter.
Not too bad so far. And most everybody else is three games in.
Yeah.
This is their third week to play, and so for us to do as well as we have has been.
There's a handoff right up the middle to Evans, and I tell you what, let's see here. Might have him a first down. He does, Kenny.
Yes.
All right. They bought Boyd in there, and he was kind of walking around back there, maybe as a decoy. I don't know, but anyway, they handed that ball to Troy, and he fought down there and got a first down at the 33-yard line with 11:50 to go in the half. War Eagles trail Pascagoula 7-0. War Eagles have turned the ball over twice with 2 interceptions, but they got them a first down right now, and. Wayne County is moving. They got number 22, Connor Adams, spread out wide right. He's a 6'3", 6'4" guy out there, manned up on a cornerback. And there's that little walk around deal to Isaiah. And he's Kenny got a nice blast for several yards down there. He's going to be, 5, 6, maybe 7 yards on the carry.
Yeah, that's just – little truck. We don't have any splits. I mean, virtually no splits. And we've got Pascagoula bunched up, and they like to run a 5-man front, which is what they've been doing. And we've been able to run against it with some success. So,
way to go, offensive line. All righty, here they come again. Wayne County's keeping it in tight, like Kenny said. He got the little pseudo motion there, and there goes Boyd with a nice break and running hard. Kenny down close to the 15-yard line for a first down. How about that ground game, baby?
well, just some blocking, and I'll tell you got to give these offensive line guys credit. They're doing a good job of staying on their assignments, staying on their blocks.
Yeah, Brendan Roscoe, Davis. I'm trying to get these names. Let's see, 52. I just called him out, Roscoe. Colton Green's out there playing, number 64. He's out there. Braxton Pitts is out there. These guys are doing a really good job, and this is all of their first outings. There's not a returner back there that played last year. All right, there's another little deal to Boyd again, and they're going to drive him down inside the 10. You know, they put him in motion, and he just kind of walks. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
And, he's strolling around back there, you know, like nobody's business. And next thing you know, he's got the ball, and here he goes for the nice gain. He's on first down, the second down. They're inside the 10. They got to go about 3 yards for a first down, get down to about the 6. It must be at the 9, get to the 6 for a first down. So the War Eagles are on the move. On the left hash mark, and like I say, everybody's in there tight except one receiver. Connor's out there to the right, and there's going to be the handoff to Boyd. And they're going to split him out this time and gobble him up for a loss outside the 10. It's going to bring up third down and about 6. Number 8 checks in. That's Joseph Abney, a receiver, and number 2, Eddie Poole. These are a couple of receivers that are coming in now. Both of these guys had some playing time last year. Receiving
that big 75 for Pascagoula. He said, nope, not again.
He's got the one that set the tone on that average weight over there, because I guarantee you he's over 3.
He's on the high side, though. He's up in around the 375 mark.
All righty, here we go. We got 4 receivers. We got them spread out this time. This is kind of a different look. Connor's giving them some hard counts down there. They don't bite. And Wayne County's going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout for a 30-second break back to WABO. Kenny and I will be back with you shortly for more Wayne County High School War Eagle football. Third down and about, let's see, 5 yards to go for a first down. And, you know, I don't know if you said this during the break or before we went, but, you know, Wayne County's running the ball. I mean, I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised with the authority they've run that ball in this first half so far.
Well, I am too, because, again, it trying to get your offensive line, it's like trying to choreograph a ballet or a dance routine or whatever. And it's all timing and motions and steps, and you know, the difference in a good series or a good play can be which side of the other player you put your headgear on. I mean, there's a lot of things, and for these guys to do as well as they have, and Pascagoula's already got a week behind them.
Not bad.
No.
There's a handoff.
Here we
got
go.
the corner
He's got
here.
the corner.
Goes to the 5. Touchdown, Wayne County by number 26. Who'd have thunk it? Isaiah Boyd having a big first half here tonight. War Eagles on the board, K-Dog. Now we got to see who's going to do the kicking. Do we know who the kicker is?
I think they're still drawing straws down here on the sideline. Short straw has to kick it.
Well, number 86. Let's see here. Kyle Clark is what I show on the roster. Hankins is going to be your holder. And, you know, well, your quarterback's holding, no telling what that could yield, but let's hope for a good snap and a good hold, and we're going to see how the young kicker does. I guess this is probably his first kick ever as a War Eagle. Number 55 checking in there. He looks like he's running away, Tylen Davis. He's a big young, if they can figure out where to get. There he is. He's settled down. Now we're ready to go for this PAT. There's a pretty good snap. Kick is down, and the kick is up. And you know what? It's good. It's good. Did I say it was good?
It pays to put WD-40 on the crossbar.
We're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay here for a little bit until they kick this thing off. You know, folks, we got 8:56 to go. Wayne County had the ball, moved the ball pretty good, had a couple of interception turnovers, and they played some pretty good defense. But eventually, the Panthers got on the scoreboard with a 7-0 lead. And I tell you what did you always say this? What your good Reverend Cheryl used to say, Kenny? Tell us one more time.
You're a good team. You're going to answer a score with a score.
There you go. We must be good. We did it, Kenny. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the War Eagles Nation. We got that first touchdown of the year, and it came in the first half of play, and we got a tied-up ball game here with a 6A Panthers for Pascagoula High School. So here we go. We're going to kick it off. We're going to see who's been handling the kickoff duties here.
5 minutes on the drive, Marshall. 10 plays and 59 yards.
That's a nice drive. Ate a pretty good bit of time, too. Bakari McCall is going to be kicking off. He's one of our captains tonight and a senior, really strong defensive player for us. He's a straight-on kicker. And I tell you what, Kenny, he's going to put a foot in that thing. It's going to be caught at the 11-yard line. And here come the War Eagles. They're going to get after him down there, and he's going to make a good run to get across the 25. But they get him inside the 30, I do believe. So not bad. Not bad at all, Bakari. Nice kick. Number 99 and number 91 are checking in there on defense for Wayne County. 91 is Elijah Davis. He's a sophomore. 99 is another sophomore, Paris Evans. There's two big sophomore defensive linemen out there, Kenny. That bodes well for the future.
Well, we got a young football team, as Coach said in Coach's Corner. 20 of the guys that we're playing this year on both sides of the football have never started.
81, Jalen Jones, is a freshman. So there's two sophomores and a freshman on the defensive line, and I don't know right now. Well, that's all of them. So there you go. That's pretty impressive, particularly the way they've been playing. And there's a handoff up the middle, and I tell you what, that's a real good tackle right there.
Sure was.
By that defensive back right there, and that is, well, you would expect that. That's Bakari McCall. I mean,
Bakari's not afraid to stick his head.
No, he's not, and he's a 3-year starter here. He's a guy that's, he's the leader of that defense. I mean, he's been a 3-year player. This is his 3rd year, and he knows how to get it done. And he made a big stop right there at the 30-yard line on a big, strong running back.
He's one of only 2 returning starters.
All right, there's another handoff, and I tell you what, Kenny, they're going to get after him pretty good. He's going to, they're going to spot him short of the 35 at the 34, so that's going to bring up a 3rd down. I tell you what, this defense is making these guys earn it, and I didn't realize these guys up front were so young. I mean, I'll tell you what, I'm liking this game, and I'm excited about the future, and it's only the first game of 2021. All right, 3rd down and about 4 to go for the Panthers, and there's a handoff. Kenny, and oh boy, they're going to drop him right at the line of scrimmage. And I tell you what, I don't know which one of us got him. 27 was in there, and that is Javante Parker. And that's a 4th down. They're going to bring up a 4th down in a punting situation. I don't believe they punted yet, have they? Yeah, they did. They punted the one time, and they downed their own punt when they had a good roll going. So I'll tell you what, Pascagoula score, Wayne County score, Wayne County stop. So looking good right now in a tied-up football game, 7:21 to go in the first half. All righty, let's see what happens. There's a high snap. He gets it reeled down. There's some pressure, and they couldn't get a hand on it, and it's going to be a high kick, and Wayne County probably going to get out of the way. It's going to take a Wayne County bounce, and it's going to be down at the 47 or 48-yard line of Wayne County. So another great field position opportunity for the War Eagles, Kenny. And observation so far, I mean, offensively, you've made an observation a while ago. It's very impressive about how they've tightened everything up and got all those guys, big guys inside, and are still able to run the ball well. There's an observation. We run the ball pretty good. We got that got the touchdown run. We still would like to probably see a little more success, hope for a little more success through the air. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, I mean, if you're picking up yardage running the football, I mean,
throw
it when you choose to throw it.
Yeah.
And if you feel like it, throw it.
Coach Hankins is keeping them in these tight formations here. There's nobody split out wide. There's a man in motion. Carter was going to try to hand it to him, but he missed the handoff, and it was a little high snap, and they're going to he had to tuck it and run it himself. He's going to lose several yards on the play. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5-yard loss on the play.
Well, that's one of those things. That puts it we're around the 43-yard line.
Yes, sir. 6:40 to go and counting in a tied up first half, 7-7 here in War Eagle Stadium.
Should be second, about 14. Yeah, that was a time and play, and that high snap is what threw it off.
One little thing could mess up a whole play. All righty, back to throw. There's a little screen right there. It's tipped, and Evans caught it. I believe that's going. The pass.
Well, I heard a whistle, didn't you?
I did, but I first thought it was from down there, but I believe it was in the stands. But they spotted the ball at the 40.
It hung the players up, too.
I believe everybody looked like they stopped for a minute. We got an official timeout, so we're going to take a 30-second to heat timeout, 6 minutes to go in the half. We're going to take a 30-second break to the station, and K-Dog and I are going to try to figure out what happened, and we'll be back after this one word from our sponsor. He's at the 30. That's Koya Evans. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. There's a touchdown. Koya Evans for Wayne County High School. Way to go, Choya. What a great play, Kenny. How you like that, K-Dog?
I tell you, I don't know what Pascagoula was doing on that side of the line of scrimmage. There wasn't a soul laid a hand on him. I mean, he blew past between the tackle and the end, and that outside linebacker just stood there like he'd stepped in quick, dry cement.
All righty, with 5:41 to go, Wayne County's up 13-7, and we got another point after attempt coming up. And again, that's number 86 out there, Kyle Clark, sophomore. He's got his first. Number 55, David's having a little trouble getting out there, but he's set in his place now and ready to go. All righty, let's see about the snap. And they're offsides. Looks like the Panthers are offsides. And that wasn't the best snap in the world. Didn't look like that time. But anyway, they got a little break there from the Panthers. Well, let's see what's going on. Looks like Wayne County may be thinking about going for 2, Kenny. They are. They're sending in a different group.
Half the distance, and you're in a ball game where a point could be worth millions.
Yeah. All righty, Wayne County sent a big bunch in there, and they've run the ball pretty well. So, why not? They're sitting down there with a 5:41 to go and a 13-7. Could make it a 15-7 ball game. So, let's see what happens. They're all bunched in there tight, Kenny. There ain't much room in there. There's a handoff.
Oh, good block.
Oh, man, he's going to look like you're going to get in,
he
Kenny.
did.
There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play, but I didn't see a signal for a touchdown, for the conversion. Did you?
He made it in, but I think Pascagoula.
Braxton Pitt says it's good. Braxton Pitt says it's good. And the rest of the War Eagles say it's good. So how about them apples there, K-Dog?
Whatever he saw, it was in a pile. And I think it's a personal foul.
Yeah. All righty. So we're at 5:41 to go in the half, and Wayne County fell behind 7-0, and they've answered with 2 scores. What did the Reverend Cheryl say about that?
You're very consistent. Consistency.
All right.
Consistency.
All righty.
And so Evans gets the score and the 2 points.
I believe it was Evans on the carry.
It
yes,
was.
I do. Yeah, he gets the score in too. Boyd's got a touchdown. Evans has got one. Evans got a 2-point conversion. So we got 15-7 ball game here with 5:41 to go in the first half. And Bakari McCall, our kickoff man, is going to set it up down there at the 35 to kick it off. Well, pretty exciting first quarter and a half of football, and that penalty, there's your assessment of the penalty, Kenny. They're going to move that ball up there and let him kick from the 45. That'd probably help old.
3 plays, and I think around 57 yards. I was trying to look back and see about where that screen pass, we picked up a yard or 2, I think. I wasn't real clear on the spot, but didn't have no consequence, as Jack Crystal would have said.
There's a kick. It's a pretty good kick, and it's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line, Kenny. And there's some coverage getting down there. They're going to get after him, and they're going to tackle him at about the 22-yard line. Not a bad situation for the War Eagles. Kenny, we got a big man checking in down there. That's number 69. That's Braxton Guy. That's a 446-pound defensive lineman Wayne County's putting out there right now.
Well, remember last week, Gaucher beat Pascagoula 52-41 in just a shootout.
Yeah.
And they're a physical bunch or a big bunch, but, you know, Coach Hankins has told us that this bunch is going to be salty and they're going to play hard, and they're going to get after you, and they have done that so far tonight.
All righty, 5:34 to go, and here's a 1st down and 10, and there's going to be a handoff around the left side, kind of like a little speed sweep kind of thing, and he's going to get, 5 or 6 yards on the 1st down carry.
Well, he's a small guy. He's probably only about 180 pounds.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's doing out with that bunch. He gets lost out there in them big bodies. All righty, 2nd down, about 4 yards to go, maybe 4 or 5 yards to go, 5:12 and counting in the first half. 15-7 Wayne County lead. They got trips to the right side out here. Single man in the left, single back set for the quarterback. On a 2nd down and about 4, we'll say. There's a high snap, and it's on the ground. Wayne County's got the ball right there on the recovery. That is number 23 on the recovery. That is Kieran Hopkins, a junior linebacker, Kenny. All right, the War Eagles are in business again with 4:56 to go in the first half. 15-7. War Eagles are about 3 yards away from the red zone. Exciting times here at War Eagle Stadium tonight. If you're not here, you're missing a good show. And a pretty decent crowd, but I mean, I know everybody would like to see a lot more folks in the stands than this. It's a pretty day today. It was kind of cool today.
Oh, it was a beautiful day today.
All righty, here come the War Eagles. Isaiah Boyd's your running back there, and he's going to get the handoff, and he's going to break a tackle. Kenny, he's pretty shifty, and he runs hard, and he just will not quit running as he gets to the 20-yard line. They're going to give him about 3, maybe 3.5 yards on the 1st down carry.
Well, I tell you what, he ran through and around and shuffle-stepped past a couple.
He plays big. They got him listed at 5'8", 165. He sure plays bigger than that.
That 6 probably is really a 0.
4:41 to go, and there's a penalty being assessed against the Panthers, Kenny, and that's going to take it down there inside the 15.
Didn't see the flag.
Going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Must have been delay a game or something. If it was personal foul, whatever it would have been, it was just a 5-yard penalty tacked onto the end of the play.
All
and
right.
that'll be Pascagoula ? -5.
2nd down and 1 to go. Left hash match. Got three wide outs this time. A little different formation. They're going to hand the ball off again, and they're going to stop him. They're going to push him way back. But now I thought he might have gained a little ground, but they're not going to give him any. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and short, and Choya Evans is checking in. He's a little bigger. He got the big package. Pitts is coming in there, number 41 of the linebackers. That's going to offer some additional blocking. That's Landon Pitts, number 40. He plays linebacker, defensive line in and out in there, and now he's over here blocking. Evans is your bigger back. He's 200 plus. So, of course, a few pounds is not going to make a difference against that offensive line. But anyway, Here we go with the third down. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Evans, and he's going to put his head down. Kenny going to crash down there close to the 11-yard line, and he's going to get himself a first down. That was a pretty hard.
They slammed him down.
Sure
22
did.
came through, and that would qualify normally for unnecessary roughness, but
His head hit that turf hard, too. First down, though, Wayne County. 349 and counting in the first half, 15-7 Wayne County. Wayne County with a fresh set of downs down here at the 12-yard line of the Panthers. So they're threatening again, are the War Eagles. Seeing Pitts a lot in that backfield here tonight. That's something, a new wrinkle that I hadn't seen. That's number 40. He's playing a lot in that backfield, and he's a blocking back. And there goes Evans again. Kenny's going to put his head down and fight down inside the 3-yard line. The ball comes loose, but he was on the ground at the 2. I think they're going to spot him somewhere around the 2-yard line. That's going to be close to a 1st and goal.
Yeah, and I think one of his fingers folded back under his elbow. He got up looking to see if it was still there.
First down and goal, Kenny, I believe. Yes, sir, with 3:20 to go in the first half. Wayne County 15, Pascagoula 7. Wayne County with a 1st and goal at the 2. Evans and Boyd having a big night here tonight in the first half. Evans has got a touchdown and a 2-point. Boyd's got a touchdown, so looking for more points right here. And just keep hammering it. And there's Evans, and I tell you what, he ran hard, but he's going to be short. They're going to get to the 1, get a yard gain down there. Do that one more time, Kenny. It'll be in the land of milk and honey, as your boy used to say up there at Mississippi State.
Tell you what, he's doing a good job of just following his blocks on the run that got him down inside there a while ago. He got behind his tackle and just kind of went off his, went off his butt to the right, or hip, I guess is what I ought to say, and found the opening to get down there, and that's good heads-up running.
Yes, it is. I'll tell you, I just noticed something. Bakari McCall's playing offense, and they've got him over here in an H-back or a wing-back kind of position, and he's moving him back and forth, and he's blocking. He's got a big part in this offense tonight. He's had a big part in it.
Quarterback sneak.
And there's a quarterback sneak, and Wayne County says he's in, and no official signal yet. There it is. Touchdown. Was that Carter got in on the sneak?
Yeah, Carter got in.
All righty. Carter Hankins, quarterback for Wayne County, extends the lead to 21-7, 2:11 to go in the half, and Wayne County's got a chance to go up for a 22-7 lead. They're going to try the point after. And again, we have our freshman kicker out there going for the first time. Again, I keep calling his name out. That's Kyle Clark, sophomore. He got his they must have something special working out with old number 55 down there.
I don't know.
He comes in late. You know, they're talking to him. Hankins is telling him something. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, he's out there set up ready to go.
He's telling him white shirt.
All righty. Let's see here. That's a good snap. Clark's going to put a foot in it, and it's blocked, Kenny. And going to wind up. That 2-point conversion is coming in handy, so we're at 21-7 right now. 2:11 to go in the first half. Wayne County up 21-7. Here's a 30-second break to Weibo for a commercial break from our sponsors. 30 seconds. We'll be right back. I want to give a shout out to Jack West Computers. You know, the school district approached us about streaming the thing live, and we've got a pay-per-view live. And Jack has come up here in the press box with us tonight. West Computers over in Laurel, and he's a Wayne County guy and a Wayne County graduate, and we appreciate Jack. Thank you, Jack, for helping us out tonight. We really appreciate it.
Isn't that over there by the car repair shop on 16th? Go get your alternator checked and your computer at the same time.
Hey, cars got computers in them. Jack probably work on a car.
How well I know. They used to have chips in them, but they're running a little short right now.
Short of chips. I'm a little short of chips myself. But anyway, we had the kick went out of bounds, Kenny, and let's see what we're going to spot.
Be on 35.
35. 2:11 to go in the first half of this first game of the season for Wayne County. And Wayne County right now, keeping that thing in ground ground game, man, has been really good. Put 21 points. I guess we can get some information from Keene. You got any idea how many yards we got rushing, Kenny? We're gonna let Keene do that.
No, I hadn't. I had kept, but it's going to be probably in the neighborhood of 150, I would guess.
Okay, well, here they come. Pascagoula would like nothing better to get some points on this board, on the board again here. 2:11 to go in the first half. They're going to air it out, Kenny. They're going to go deep, and going to be a nice catch. And I tell you what, he's going down the sidelines. He's not out of bounds. And, oh, how shifty is that guy, Kenny? And somebody's going to run him down there inside the 15. I couldn't see who got him, but not bad coverage, just a great throw and a catch, and a great run after the catch.
Well, this is what I sort of looked for him to do. I was going to say, but he gets down to the 17 of Wayne County.
All righty, so I guess he must have stepped out of bounds there. But anyway, 1st and 10. Inside the 20, there's a toss around the right side, and the running back's trying to get on the corner. They're going to track him down around the 10, and he drags him on inside the 10 down around. But there's a flag on the play, so let's see.
They got a hold out here if they'll call it.
1:45 to go in the half, 21-7 Wayne County lead. Pascagoula threatening.
At the very least, illegal use of hands.
Yeah, good call, K-Dog. 1:45 to go in the half. Wayne County 21, Pascagoula 7, and 1:45 to go. And Pascagoula is going to have the ball back out here on the 23-yard line, 22-yard line. They sure would love to close this gap a little bit, and they get the ball to start the second half. So a stop here would be really huge for Wayne County, really, really huge. There goes the quarterback's going to look. They're going to get back there. They're going to sack him, boy, and that's number 23. How about that, Kenny? Number 23 on the big sack right there. Kareem Hopkins. And, he didn't get smart, didn't get flashy. He just grabbed him, and no room for penalty there. I mean, just a well-played play.
Yeah, that puts it back out at the 31, so that's a loss of 9. That'll be a second and 24.
Yes, sir, I believe you're right. 1:18 and counting. In the half, 21-7 lead by Wayne County. They sure would like to get out of this half at 21-7, but Pascagoula's back to throw it again, and there's one out there. Man, I tell you what, that was great defense. That ball was thrown, and that guy, the Wayne County defender, had his back to the ball, and at the last second, he turned around and knocked that thing down. So that's going to bring up stops the clock with 1:05, 3rd and 24. 21-7 lead for the War Eagles.
Yeah, it'd be okay with me if we get another 9 or 10 yard sack.
All righty.
I think Pascagoula's out of timeouts too, aren't you?
You're probably right on that. And there's a
quarterback draw.
Keeper right up the middle. He's going to get inside the 30, maybe to the 29. They're going to spot him at the 30, I think. So that's clock's inside a minute now, and it's 4th down and a long way to go. They got to get down there inside the 10 for a first down. They get down to about the 7.
Should be 4th and about 18.
Pascagoula's they're going to let this thing down, probably go for a last play. There's 22 seconds on the snap clock down there, and there's 31 seconds on the game clock. They're probably going to play for the last play here because, it's 4th down for them. I think that's a good thing to do. We're going to find out. 21 seconds, 16 seconds, 6 seconds on the
I guess it's going to take the penalty.
I guess they are. Well, they had one timeout left. Okay, yeah, they did. So we got a 30-second break. We're going to go to WABO with one word from our sponsor and be back to wrap this first half up after this word from our sponsor. 4th and 25 to go for the Panthers. So,
You know they're going to kick this.
big play, Kenny.
They're going to kick.
I mean, why would I don't get
They're
it?
going to feel it's field goal. I believe. I see a T down there, and I see 17 here
Yeah.
who's not on the roster.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we're – okay, waiting on a football.
So this is going to be a 42-yarder. The left-footed, that's the left-footed kicker, the left-handed holder. And there's a pretty good snap. There's a kick, Kenny, and I tell you what, that's a good kick. It hits the crossbar and goes through. So that's going to make it a 21-10 ball game with 8 seconds left in the half. We're going to stay here with the action, talking it up, talking it out, seeing what's going on. All righty. I tell you what, that was a fine kick. Just enough to make it. That's all it takes. Hit the crossbar.
Man, I've seen when we kicked them and just bounced every way but over. That was what we would call a West Jones kick.
West Jones.
Old Richard.
Richard Freeman. He was the PA man here for, I don't know if you call it the glory years or not, but that was some mighty good times back
It
in those
sure was.
days.
And, you know, I'm trying to think, what was it, 2 or 3 games that West beat us on a last-second field goal?
Man,
3?
Yeah,
Was it 3?
Yeah, it seemed like 30, but it was 3.
I know.
I'd go with 3. 1 was too many. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But anyway.
Charles Barkley would say terrible, terrible.
I love old Chuck. He's awesome. All righty. 8 seconds to go in the half. 21-10. Wayne County lead. To start the second half, Pascagoula is going to get the ball. Wayne County won the toss at the beginning and decided to take the ball. So let's see what we got. 8 seconds to go. And there's that kicker. He's coming off of a freshly made 42-yard field goal. And he's going to put a pretty good foot in it, and it's going to go down and then roll into the end zone for the touchback. No time off the clock. So what do you think Coach Hankins is going to do here? You think he's going to just get out of here, take a knee, and just get happy to get out of here at 21-10?
He's probably trying to get his breath back after watching his back there.
Watch that ball.
Make a decision on whether or not to grab that football rather than let it go in the end zone. I'll tell you what, he's going into the locker room a happy guy. We'll have 24 minutes of football behind us, 24 ahead, and you're up by 11, by 2 scores.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where Coach thought he would be, but I don't think he believed he would be up 11 points.
Yeah. Pretty good first half of football, and Carter's going to hand the ball off there to Evans, and look at him go, Kenny. They're going to tackle him out around the 30. That's a first down, but that's going to bring the first half of the first game of 2021 to a close. Wayne County 21, Pascagoula 10. We're going to take a break and then be back with the Sleepy Sam's Mattress Club halftime show and our guest Bubba Hathorn, supervising principal of Wayne County High School. We'll return right after these messages. War Eagle Stadium starts the second half, first game of the season. War Eagles up 21-10, and Bakari McCall is going to kick it off. He's going to put a foot in it. It's going to be caught at the 24-yard line, and there's a little running room. And oh, what a big hit out there! There's a chin. That's a flag on the play, but man, they stuck him out there at about the 34. I couldn't see who.
I'm going to hope that's not targeted.
I mean, it was a big hit, and I mean, he put his head right in his chest, didn't he?
He did. And they may call targeting.
Let's see what they're going to do. It's against the other guys, Kenny. It's backing them up.
Must have been a hold.
It is. You called it right. It's a hold. That's going to take the ball back to the 22-yard line, I believe.
Yeah.
All righty. So Pascagoula begins the second half with a 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Wayne County leads 21-10. And there goes 99 checking in up front for Wayne County on defense, and that's the sophomore Paris Evans, 6'2", 200-pounder. And Kenny, what just happened there?
He dropped a snap. He turned. He started turning to make the handoff before he had the football and dropped it, which was good because we had kids still running on the field. And of course, it looked like they were going to go opposite of that spot, but anyway, that's a loss.
They're back to the 16-yard line with a second down and a long way to go. 15. Oh, more man.
Second 16.
There's a handoff up the middle, Kenny, and Wayne County's going to stop him short of the original line of scrimmage. Is going to bring up a third down outside the chains here. There, the ball's at the 20.
Oh, that's a good-looking
19. Man, he's a phenomenal-looking running back.
I'm telling you.
I can't believe we're stopping him like we are. I mean, that guy. You don't see this guy. These guys are huge, and that offensive line, 300-pound average. But anyway, it's 3rd down and 13 to go. And they're back to throw, and this scares you to death. And there's a pass down here and some coverage, and almost intercepted, but it was overthrown. And let's see the defensive back. That's number 24 for Wayne County. Made a play on the ball and couldn't scoop it up. That's Chadrikus Davis, junior defensive back. So 3 and out, Kenny, for Wayne County. They held, Pascagoula didn't do anything to help themselves with that bad snap, missing that snap a while ago. But the punter's on. And we've got 2 guys standing back here at the 50-yard line to receive this punt.
Well, as they say, an inauspicious start
Eddie
to
Poole,
the second half.
Yeah, Eddie Poole and company's back here at the midfield. There's a real good snap. There's some pressure and a really nice punt, and we're going to try to field it at the 50, and we're going to catch it, Kenny, and caught it in traffic. I got to tell you what, I love this kid that caught that football right there. He caught that thing in traffic. And let's get his number. That is number 17. And, that's Jamarian Henderson. And I can't stand to see a punt hit the ground. If that thing hits the ground, it could roll down to the 20. He catches that thing, and we got the ball, out across the 40. I mean, that's a big punt.
Well, we caught it on the 46. And they're going to spot it at the
41.
Yeah.
But he caught it. And he wasn't scared to catch it, but I was scared he was going to miss it, but he didn't. I get nervous when watching them field these kicks, man. I really do, but you got to catch these things.
Well, the punt was about 36 yards, but we lost 4 or 5 or 6. So.
Right back in the same formation to start this half, and there's a man in motion. The handoff on a little jet sweep there. Kenny's trying to get the corner. He might get it here. He turns upfield, and he's going to cross the 45-yard line for a nice gain on 1st down, and that is the man in motion on a jet sweep, and that is number 8 for the War Eagles, and that is none other than the senior receiver, Joseph Abney. Joseph had a good year last year catching the ball. He's one of our, Coach Hankins just talks about these receivers over and over and over. Group. He told me right his first week here, he said, man, I'm excited about our receivers. And, they've jet sweeps, and doing what they do. We hadn't had a lot of success throwing the ball yet, but that'll come with the passage of time. Right now we're running it so well. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Wayne County up 21-10 with a second down and about 4 yards to go. Got to cross midfield to get the first down. There's a handoff to Evans, and I mean, Kenny, he's got a first down just dragging people and spinning and just like a big old mule running.
They didn't get a hand on him, but he was behind the linebacker.
Yeah, this offensive line, brand new guys. I mean, none of them played last year. Number 33 is checking into the game. He's a big old kid. Let's see. That's John Gandy. They're going to use him. He's 5'10", 216. Now, I don't know if they're going to have him blocking or running or what, or maybe an H-back, but we're going to see.
Well, what you're going to see us do, too, here is let the clock run.
Yeah. And we're looking at 9:27 to go, 21-10 lead. We're 1st and 10 inside Pascagoula territory. There's another handoff, and Evans is going to just break a tackle. Kenny, they couldn't trip him up, and they never did get him down. That kid's strong. He got about 4 or 5 yards on that carry.
I mean, he was standing straight up. They were trying to pull him down. He just was sort of like, get off me.
Inside 10 minutes to go in the third, 21-10 Wayne County lead. Wayne County looking at a 2nd down and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say 6. 2nd down and 6 to go. Inside 9 minutes to go in the third, 21-10 Wayne County High School. War Eagles leading the game here tonight so far. They're taking their time, you know. There's got 5 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to get this snap off pretty quick. They got to get it right now because it's 1, and they snapped it at 1. There's a jet sweep to number 2, and he's going to they trip him up, Kenny, on the stop. And
39.
Yeah, that was Eddie Poole on the carry. Eddie looked like he was fixing to get a good head of steam going, and they tripped him up. Number 36 is checking in. Michael Hudson is checking in. Number 26, Isaiah Boyd's coming in. So we're looking at a 3rd down and 3, 3rd down and 4 to go. 8-16.
Yeah, call it 4.
8-16 and counting in the third quarter. 21-10 Wayne County leading the way so far. Under center, Hankins got his man in motion there. He's going to hand it to Boyd, and Boyd's going to find a room right there, Kenny. He's going to get a 1st down. He crosses 1 yard over. He got one more than he needed, and got a 1st down. So Wayne County's, this is textbook what you want. You got a lead, and you're running the football.
Yeah, it's not flashy, and
we got a penalty.
Is it a hold?
That's a big one. That's going to hurt us. It goes from a 1st down, and we're going to go back to midfield. We were inside. We were at the 34 with
chop block.
With a 1st down and got a chop block. So now we got a 3rd down and 14 to go. Tough break right there. We had that 1st down there inside the 35. Might we see Carter throw one again soon? We don't know. Didn't have much luck throwing the ball in the first half. But that's a hurdle right there. But anyway, it is what it is. 7:42 in counting. 21-10 Wayne County lead, and Hankins is under center again. Takes his snap. He's going to hand the ball off right the middle, and the defense is waking up big time right there. And they stop the War Eagles at midfield. He's going to bring up a punting situation. And let's see here. I don't see Mills coming out there. So now they send out the punting unit.
Well, I mean, the chop block, that's technique, and sometimes, a kid is just not paying attention when you get one guy, you high-low somebody like that. Yeah. And two, sometimes it's a complaint from the other coaching staff. So who knows how or why it got called, but that pretty much shuts that drive down.
All right, Mills is standing in his own 39-yard line to take this snap. And need a good snap. Let's see if we can get one. We got to stop at your play. Delay a game. I've seen that. Going to back him up, and Mills is going to be standing back inside his own 40. He'll probably catch the ball about the 35. Probably, we'll see. Turn man standing back at his own 15-yard line. There's a good snap, and he got blocked, Kenny. He got blocked, and so that gives the Panthers a break that they really needed. They'll have a first down in War Eagle territory, and that man came right up the center, right up the center of the line of scrimmage to block the punt. First down for Pascagoula in Wayne County territory. They're at the 42-yard line with a 1st and 10. Trailing Wayne County 21-10 with 6:13 to go in the third quarter. So here comes the Panthers with their first down. They got two receivers both ways, single back set, man in the gun, and pistol formation. There's going to be a quick pass out there left side. He's going to make the catch and make a couple miss, Kenny, and I tell you what, they're going to want to keep doing that because that's a well-executed throw, catch, and run. And he's going to get him out down to the 35-yard line. Bring up second down, about 3 or 4. I can't see. They got the chains tangled up over there, but they're working on them.
That was a 7-yard gain, I think, so it should be second, about 3.
On the money. Back to throw. He got one breaking free down there. What a great throw and catch, Kenny, and a tackle down there at about the 11. Just what a great execution. He caught the guy running straight down the field, and he sit back there and just threw it. Just
threw it inside. Good technique,
yeah.
Good throw. And we had corner on the outside.
We got a heat timeout, 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this one word from our sponsors. Welcome back to War Eagle Stadium. 6 minutes to go in the third. Wayne County 21-10, but the Panthers are threatening with a 1st and 10. And here they come. And there's a pass and a nice defensive play out there. Kenny, it was a well-thrown ball and a good catch, and the War Eagle defender made a real nice play on the ball, and that looks like number 21.
36 turned to play, though.
Oh, okay, 36.
Yeah, I mean, both of them. But, I mean, he was the one that got out there and broke the timing of that up.
That was Hudson, and then 21 on the stop. That's McCall. There's a handoff to the big man up the middle, Kenny, and they're going to stop him after about a yard, so going to bring up third down. They're inside the sticks, so that's going to bring up third down about 9, looks like. I mean, they can execute those quick shots out of that, that quarterback. Wayne County jumped off sides. That's going to cost them 5. Let's see here. Get these old binoculars out. All righty, here we go. Handoff right up the middle, and oh boy, Wayne County's going to get after him, but they stopped the play. 91 is on that defensive front for Wayne County. Let's see who that is.
So what they do, line up offside?
Elijah Davis. It was a sophomore defensive lineman there.
Man, we both offenses have lined up offside tonight.
It's third down. And they're at about the 11. They got to get it down to about the 3 for a first down. There's going to be a handoff, Kenny, and they're going to stop him, man. Just a great play by number 40. There's Pitts. There's number 7, probably at the bottom of that pile. Nice defensive play, and that number 7 is Arrington. Fourth down, Kenny, and I guess they're going to try a field goal.
Well, man, your guess is as good as mine. I'd be looking for a fake down here.
4:27 to go to the third. It's 21-10. And they do have the tee down. He made a 42-yarder earlier. This is going to be a 29-yarder. So he certainly got the leg for this. He hit the crossbar, but he got it through there. And there's the kick up. And I tell you what, it's going to be good. So with 4:09 to go in the third, Wayne County 21, Pascagoula 13. Here's a 30-second break back at WABO. We'll be back after this one word from our sponsors. I hear an alarm going off. Is that me? But anyway, 4:09 to go in the third.
Somebody's medicine's due.
Yes, please. Tranquilizer. I'll take 2.
What you got in that bag of Valium?
There's a kickoff. It's going to be fielded at the 10. And here comes the Warriors running straight up the field. Kenny turns the Jets on, and here he goes, Kenny. He might go. He's going to get it to 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's going, Kenny. That is Isaiah Boyd with a big touchdown, man. How about them apples, baby? You like it?
Took it right up the middle.
Man.
And then cut to the near side. And that rumble you heard was not thunder. That was a sonic boom down here about the 30 where he broke the sound barrier.
He outran about
90 yards.
6 guys that had angles on him from every direction, and, man, that kid can fly. You hear me?
I guess I can turn this back over and go to the bottom of this page and put down Wayne County, Isaiah Boyd, 90-yard return.
He's a junior. We get 2 years of this. We get all right.
Well, Coach Sherrill.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
What a philosopher.
Wayne County still having a little trouble getting their folks out there. We talked about that in the halftime show, but they're all out there now. There's a snap. There's a kick. And I tell you what, that thing right there is good. So we're looking at 28-13 with 3:57 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break to WABO for a word from our sponsors and be right back. Back to the stadium. What an exciting play. And I want to give a shout out, Kenny and I, we enjoy doing this. And, we've got Ken Roberts as our video guy down there. Ken's been with us for just, a couple of decades doing this. And Sue Woods, our social media coordinator, she's down there running our live stream. And then Jack with us Wes is with us from West Computers from Laurel. And Jack's a Wayne County guy, Wayne County school guy. And he's really helped us out with this streaming issue and getting it going. And we sure appreciate him, and we're just thankful to be a part of Wayne County High School Warrior football. And right now it's an awful lot of fun, Kenny.
Well, that 90-yard kickoff return took 13 seconds. So he'll run about a 15 or 16-second 100.
You won't convince anybody from that Pascagoula football team of that.
Of course, he didn't run it in exactly a straight line. Now, we just got penalized 5 yards for something. No, I guess not. The official does not read numbers very well, even though they're 3 feet tall. Yeah, the 40, that 40. There you go, buddy.
All right, now we're ready.
That a boy.
All righty. And Bakari McCall doing a little bit of everything out there tonight. He's kicking off, and let's see here. Here he comes, approaching the football. Going to put a foot in it. And I tell you, it's going to be a line drive. Kenny, he's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And Wayne County's going to get there. He's got to get him before he gets outside. But I tell you what, that was number 7 on the stop. He got a hold of him, and he slung him down. That's Arrington, Alfonso.
I guess they're going to give him where he landed.
He must have thrown him in the air.
Well, they brought it back to the 36. That's where the slung begun.
3:50 to go in the third, 28-13, Wayne County. Wayne County with a 3-man front. We talked about him, a freshman and 2 sophomores. And here we go, and there's going to be a jet sweep right there, and he's got some room. He got the gap, and he broke the tackle, and that kid can really run. And they're going to track him down somewhere inside the 20 at about the 19-yard line. Big play. And they needed that,
Well, they did. I mean, and it's it's demoralizing when you get down to get a few points and somebody comes back and punches you in the mouth. Yeah. And now Pascagoula is trying to figure out a flag down here. It's going to be an illegal block.
I hate that, don't you?
I know.
I'm sorry, folks. I'm a homer. I admit it all the way. Go Wayne County. Yeah, I
Nothing
said
wrong with homerism.
That's right. Just call me Homer.
Just work for Homer Simpson. He made millions off being a homer.
Hey, maybe we can make a few million off of Homer. We can all be Homer for $1 million.
I know I would.
All righty. They're sorting it out down there, K-Dog. What do you think?
I'm trying not to. It's boy, if you Pascagoula, you're thinking, man, oh man, oh man. But where that is either a hold or a block in the back. I didn't see it. I was watching the sideline over here and was afraid they had a lead blocker, and I was afraid he was going to spring him the rest of the way, and almost did.
There is 3:41 on the clock left in the third quarter. It's a 28-13 ball game. Pascagoula's got the football, and we don't know what down. It's going to be first down somewhere. If that's a penalty, which it is. So we'll see. The play had made it down inside the 20 to the 19. So we got an official standing at that spot until they figure out what they're going to do here on the back end of this thing.
I don't know. Now the Wayne County guys are walking up to the Pascagoula guys and probably swapping gumbo recipes or something. Does your mama cook mac and cheese? Does she put any cayenne on it? The closer you get to the coast, the higher the level of cayenne pepper.
There's an awful lot of discussion going on down there about what this is going to be about now, and I don't know. They need to call up to the booth and get a little help.
When it takes this long, you got to figure somebody's out of breath and they're trying to. It's like waiting on a pitcher to warm up in baseball. You kill as much time as you can.
All right, Kenny, waving it off, going back down to the 19. There was a lot of discussion over nothing, but it was a great play, well executed, and they got him down. And Jack Hankins is giving that official a going over down there. Look at him, son. He is wearing him out. All righty. 3:41 to go. 1st and 10 for Pascagoula at the War Eagle 19. Wayne County's up 28-13.
About a 44, 45-yard run.
All righty. Coach Hankins is still talking to the officials, and he's not happy with the information he's getting. He said, come on, man. But anyway, we got a timeout. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after this one word from our sponsor. We got going. We have had a timeout called. The referee never called timeout. He never signaled timeout. So no wonder the clock kept running.
Well, Coach Hankins, the official said, think what you want to or believe what you want to. Coach Hankins, very animated.
There was probably 30 seconds. They putting the time back on it. But
which it does give you defense a chance to catch his breath.
Well, yeah, and it needed it after that play. So here we are, 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the War Eagle 19 with a 28 in Wayne County with a 28-13 lead, 3:57 to go in the third. All righty, let's see if the War Eagle defense can rise to the occasion down here again.
Okay, well this guy put his ticket book back in his pocket. I guess nobody gets a citation. Oh, we got a guy open out here.
And I tell you
what a move! Got a block in the back.
And he got a touchdown. Did he get the flag?
No.
Okay. So did they stop him short, Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 2-yard line.
All right. My bad on the touchdown call. But I tell you what, Pascagoula you got to hand them credit. They have found something that works. And, I was kind of expecting more of this early. But, they rode those big running backs as far as they could ride them, and they weren't getting the job done. So now they're getting it out there. And these guys on the outside, Kenny, are some kind of fast for Pascagoula. Got them down here with a 1st and goal from the 2, 3:47 in the third, 28-13 War Eagle lead. At 20, that spread's being threatened right here. And there's going to be a handoff up the middle, Kenny, and he's going to plow down there. And I'm going to say they say he didn't make it, though.
Number 11 is in for 33, and 11 is about half again as big as 33 was. And that ball is, it's close. if somebody sneezes real hard, it'll roll into the end zone.
But, Wayne County's down there, and, they stopped him on that play. And, I mean, that's taking time off the clock. There's a touchdown right there. Quarterback keeps it and gets into the end zone. So, with 3:36 to go in the third, it's now a 28. Let's see here. 28-19. That's what's on the scoreboard. All righty, so on to try the PAT. Make it a 8-point ball game here. There's a snap, kick is up, and it's, I thought they were going to block it, but they didn't, and it's good. So 3:36 to go, 28-20, Wayne County lead. We'll take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after this one word from our sponsors. Back to Wayne County High School War Eagle football in War Eagle Stadium. First game of the season for Wayne County. They are sitting here with an 8-point lead, 28-20, with 3:36 to go in the third, and they're about to receive a kickoff. Let's see if Coach Sims got any tricks up his sleeve. Might try something here, Ken, like an onside kick. We'll see. You certainly, after that last one they kicked to Isaiah, they may not want to kick him another one. I bet he'd be ready for it, though. We're going to see. And there goes the kicker, and he's going to onside kick it and go out and try to kick it onside. Did it get out of bounds, or did we catch it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we might have caught the thing. I'm not sure. Yep, we caught it at the going out of bounds at the 36. The 46. Not bad field position. Wayne County with an 8-point lead, 3:36 to go in the third. Wayne County's had a lot of success running the football tonight, Ken, like we talked about, and hadn't had, they threw 3 or 4 passes there at the start. They threw 3, and they had 2 interceptions, or somewhere around right in there, and so they hadn't thrown it since the first quarter. They hadn't had to. Well, let's see if they can continue to ground and pound this thing. Back to throw. There's a shot out there and a completion, Kenny, and a nice catch across midfield, and that was number 1 on the reception. One of our captains tonight, senior receiver Cameron McLaurin, with a nice catch. He settled out there in a lot of space, Kenny. Carter sat back there at the snap, took his time, made a rifle shot out there, and we're looking at a second down and 3 yards to go. 3:13 in the third and counting. Wayne County could, they haven't showed a passing game yet, but I was thinking that we would see one, and who knows, we may begin to see a little change of technique here. They got everybody spread out, which they weren't doing much of that early on, and of course they're going to hand the ball off again, and there's Choya, and that was a great defensive play. They chopped him down before he could get started. He gains maybe 1. Going to bring up third down in a couple of yards. Got to get to the 39 for a first down, and they're on the 46. Excuse me, they got to get to the 44 for a first down. 2 yards away. 2:31 to go in the third, 28-20 Wayne County. Wayne County's not in any hurry. They're milking that clock inside 10 seconds on that snap clock. They got 3 receivers out to the right side, 1 to the left, single back set. Hankins takes the snap, and he's going to hand the ball to Evans, and he's going to gain a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down and a yard to go.
I don't know, Marshall. He squeezed through, and the spot may give us the first down.
Boy, you're right, Kenny. You're right. I believe that is going to be a first down. Good call. It's nosed up to the line. They may measure that, but I tell you what, that is close.
First down.
First down. Good call, K-Dog. Good eye, brother. First down, Wayne County. 1:47 to go in the third, 28-20. Wayne County lead. Wayne County with a 1st and 10 inside Pascagoula territory at the Pascagoula 44 with a fresh set of downs.
They're going to measure it. Pascagoula's insisted on a measurement, but unless the ground shifted, That's a first
Let's
down.
just get our binoculars out here and see what we see. Officials in the way. Perfect. I think it's first down. Bingo. Kenny, all they had to do is just signal up. You could have given them the hand thumbs up.
They never
You
asked.
could have saved them a little trouble.
They never asked.
What's Lewis Sims think he's doing? He's from up this way. He ought to know better than that. All right, here we go. War Eagles with their spread four. They got three to the right, one to the left. They're on the left hash mark. Single back set with Hankins. Hankins is looking around. He takes a snap. He's going to hand the ball right off the middle. And I tell you what, good defensive play. They got him before he could get started. And
they're going to blow it dead at the line of scrimmage.
the defensive line, these defensive linemen, what I'm seeing on this in this second half, these guys are strong. I mean, he was running by them. They put a arm on him and stopped him. You know, they didn't body up on him. I mean, they grabbed him and was able to stop him with just grip, strength. Those are big guys. That's that number 75 we were talking about in the first quarter. It's in there. Looks like he's on the nose. Going to bring up second and 10, 1:05 to go in the third, a 28-20 lead for the War Eagles. Another touchdown right here. Ooh, we sure would like to get some more points, wouldn't we, Kenny?
Yeah, sure would. We're going to be hard-pressed to get this play off.
Wayne County's going to have to take a timeout with 1 second left on the clock, and Coach Hankins is not real happy about that. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this. One word from our sponsors. Welcome back. Wayne County High School War Eagle Stadium. 52 seconds to go in the third. Wayne County 28-20, second and 10 for the War Eagles. They are in Pascagoula territory. They're down there around the 44-yard line. Second down and 10 yards to go. Kenny, you dialing up a pass here?
It's tempting. Pascagoula's they've got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. They're playing with a single safety. And, of course, we're not spreading the field that much, but
back in that bunch situation, bunch program, everybody in there but one wide out now.
a slant right here would be.
A little misdirection.
Reverse.
It worked. Here he comes. They're going to get a first. He's at the corner. He's at the 20. They're going to get him out of bounds.
Oh, we
around
got
the
a
15.
horse collar, don't we?
They didn't throw the flag. They're going to mark him out at the
Grabbed him
16.
under the base of the headgear.
That was well executed play, Kenny. That looked like some of that old wing T stuff that everybody thought he was going to be running when he came over here. But nice play. Wayne County's got a first and 10 at the 15-yard line of Pascagoula. 42 seconds to go in the third and a 28-20 lead.
29-yard pickup.
All righty. And there they stayed in that tight formation. They got the single one guy out. And there they go with Troy right up the middle. They tripped him up before he could get started. He might get a yard. Boy, I tell you what, 33 seconds to go and counting in the third. You're sitting here, and you're sitting here, with a guy like Gator last year, you're looking at you could be looking at it pretty good at a three points. Would put it 31-20. We need to get in the end zone is what we need to do.
Fourth quarter.
Hey, there we go. Clock is never mind. Fourth quarter. Wayne County 28, Pascagoula 20. Wayne County looking at a second and 9 from the Pascagoula 14. We got a 30-second break to WABO to hear from one of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back after this word from our sponsor. We're back at War Eagle Stadium. 3 down, 1 to go. 1 quarter left. Wayne County 28, Pascagoula 20. Wayne County is down here with a 2nd and 9 from the 14. Kenny, you got to have points here.
Yes.
You got to have them. These guys from Pascagoula, if they get to throwing that ball, get on those corners, you've seen these guys are so fast. And we need points here. We really, really do. And we've been pretty fortunate to get them in situations like this. So Wayne County is going to need to suck it up and find a way to get in that end zone. 2nd and 9. They're staying in there and keeping it close to the vest. There's a little quick hand out the right side, and he's now up. I thought Isaiah was going again.
Timeout, and we had a good play call.
Oh, we did. We did. Let's go ahead and hear from another one of our sponsors. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back after this one word from our sponsors. Everything's the same as it was when we left. 11:58 to go in the game. 28-20 Wayne County, 2nd and 9 from the 14. It seems like we've been sitting in this spot forever. And been through 2 timeouts here with this same down and distance. So, like Kenny would say, hope we had a good reason for that timeout because it sure looked like it was going to work, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like we were going to get some yardage out of it. You know, how much, who knows, but it would have been at least 5 yards, I think, if not a few more.
Let's see here. Wayne County needs a ball out there. They're getting the ball out there on the field to play with. So,
and we've got, of course, the wide side of the field to us. They're on the far hash.
All righty. Hankins has got him set. He's under center. Man in motion.
Well, we're line back up and running.
Hands the ball, and he's going to get out under the corner. He's at the 10. He turns upfield to 5, and he's into the end zone there for a touchdown. Was that Boyd again?
Yes.
I believe we're going to give it to Isaiah. We're not sure.
That was him.
All righty, but now what a big night. 11:50 to go. Wayne County goes up. We had to have points there, Kenny. Had to have them. 11:54 to go in the game. It's 34-20 right now, and Wayne County's coming out here to try a PAT.
Well, you always say you want to take as much time. You don't want to score too quick. Well, how you going to turn down points? I mean, you're back to a 2-score game.
All righty, see if we can make this PAT. He's been pretty good on the night. I want to jinx him. There's a high snap. And I tell you, he got it off. Carter did a great job of feeling that, getting that snap and getting that ball down. And it was probably his best kick of the night. Right now, with 11:54 to go in the contest, Wayne County 35, Pascagoula 20. Here is a 30-second break to the station for a word from some of our Live at Wayne County High School, War Eagle Stadium. We've got a stoppage in play. We have an injured Pascagoula player down here on the 5-yard line. Right now, there's 11:54 to go in the contest. Wayne County's up 35-20, and they're tending to the injured player. Kenny, we really needed the points there, and you were talking about during the break there that that's a lot of time left on that.
I mean, it's a whole quarter. I mean, we went 6 seconds into the fourth quarter, and Pascagoula can strike like lightning, and they have on a couple of big plays. I mean, we gave up some big plays. The block punt gave them some points. We've kind of let them climb back into the ball game, but then again, they've had a lot of great effort too. So you can talk about letting people do things, but if they weren't trying, they wouldn't be able to accomplish them. You just don't want to try to help them any more than you need to.
We're kind of staying here to see what's going to happen. They're still tending to the player down here. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's go back to the station to hear from another one of our sponsors, and then we'll come back. I'll tell you what, no, let's 30 seconds. We're going to do it. 30 seconds to the station. Be back after. Everybody, the injured Pascagoula player was able to make his way off the field on his own power. We're thankful for that. He had a big guy down there, and it took him a while to get him up and going, but he's okay, he appears to be. So Wayne County with a 35-30 lead, going to be kicking it off, and Bacar's going to put a foot into it, and it's going to be caught at the 22-yard line. And 18, Kenny says, and I'm on the wrong side of the 20. I was within 2 yards of it, just on the wrong side of it. But
you're in the
It's in the neighborhood.
In the next zip code.
Next zip code. That's not too bad. And we're somewhere up around the 30. And this is going to be 11:47 to go in the football game, 35-20. And ball's going to be nosed up there at the 30-yard line. Blind Hog found that acre. All righty. Now, what do you expect to see out of Pascagoula? Throw.
They're going to sling it around. So
that was kind of a nicely executed play. A little reverse action coming out. The quarterback did and peeled out there and caught a guy dragging kind of across from the center of the field outside.
Bootleg to a flanker over there running a drag pattern.
Yeah, it looked real good and worked well. Got them a first down. They're out across the 40 and nosed up to the 41, their own 41 with 11:30 to go in the contest. 35-20 Wayne County lead. Pascagoula with a fresh set of downs out here across their own 40. Ready to go again. And there's going to be the handoff to the big guy, and they stopped him. They put a hole there for him. He couldn't get through, but he found another way. Going to get about 8 yards on the carry, maybe 9. I think it's closer to 8. Clock is running, and Pascagoula is making progress here. They got them a second down. They're just short of midfield, and they got to cross over midfield and get to the War Eagle 49 for a first down. 10:53 and a 35-20 Wayne County lead. 10:53 to go in the game and counting.
I think this will be a pass play of some sort. I'll be surprised if it's not.
There you are. You got it. No, they got after him. They hit him just as he was throwing. And Wayne County was in coverage. They're going to throw a late flag for pass interference. Now, they caught a break right there. But great pressure up the middle. They hit the quarterback. He threw it up in the air. Wayne County had 2 defenders back there on that guy. And officials said they roughed him up a little bit. But that's –
well, that was certainly not as rough as that throwdown we had on Evans earlier in the game.
But now, they threw a flag.
Might have been a holding back here on might be offset. Well, I guess not.
The flag was 20 yards downfield, so on the outside. But they're going to take the ball. The penalty is going to move the ball down just inside the 40, the War Eagle 40. And he's still going. He's trying to figure out. One official's down here at the 36. That's where they're going to put it. So 1st and 10 for Pascagoula on the pass interference. They've got them a 1st and 10 at the War Eagle 36-yard line. 10:38 to go in the contest. 35-20 lead right now.
I think you may see a run here followed by another throw.
Kenny scheming over here. K-Dog's on the money. Used most of the time. And there's a quick pass out here to the outside. It's going to be, what a nice play by the receiver. I mean, Bakari McCall, I believe it was, that was 27, not Bakari, I'm sorry. 27 had a beeline on him, son. He was going to light him up, Trevor Parker. And the receiver just made a great move, got inside of him, and picked up about 7 yards. Second down, 10-10 and counting. They are just inside the 30, the War Eagle 30. And back to throw, and there's a pass out there. He's got some. They put those guys in space, Kenny. And I tell you what, they got the first down, and not the worst defense in the world for a high school cornerback out there on the island, but first down nonetheless for Pascagoula. 9:53 to go. Out of bounds, stops the clock. Fresh set of downs. They're at the 22 of the War Eagles, or the Panthers, with a new set of downs.
14-yard gain.
There's going to be a little jet sweep, and Wayne County couldn't get a hand on him, and he's going to get out there, and they strung him out pretty good, Kenny, but they let him turn inside.
Got a block in
and
the
he
back
got inside
here.
the 15. And
we don't get the call.
Yeah, your coach is down there hollering for it, and they're not going to give it to him.
Well, maybe we did.
Yeah, I don't see the flag, but they're certainly moving around down there and walking backwards.
I see it now. It's on the 20-yard line.
Okay.
Man, I was, oh Lord, I was
you to get upset.
I was fixing to see if I could find his mama and call her and say, get that man to the optometrist next week. He needs to see somebody.
Kenny's getting upset. All right.
I know one. I can get him an appointment.
That takes him back to the 30, and that's going to be a long first. Let's see, first down and a long way to go. back to throw. Going to fire one out there to a wide open man on the outside, and they're going to tackle him short of the sticks, so he's going to still be outside the chains with a second down. 9:24 and counting in the contest, 35-20 Wayne County lead. Boy, every inch down here is very important to the outcome of this football game right now with 9:17 to go. Second down and about 11, maybe 12 yards to go. Right at 9 minutes in the contest. Quarterback's looking to run all the way. He's heading to the left side, Kenny, and they're going to tackle him, and he's going to be inside. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. He's going to be inside the 20 to the 19. He's going to get down to the 12 for a first down. So this is third down for Pascagoula. I'll tell you what, Pascagoula probably, there's a lot of time. They probably thinking they don't need to miss this opportunity to score, but we certainly hope the War Eagle defense can keep him out. Back to throw. He's looking to his left, got a guy down here to make the throw out of bounds. So that's going to bring up a fourth down. It's going to stop the clock with 8:32 to go, 35-20 War Eagle lead. And we're looking at a fourth down and about 7 yards to go. Big play right here, K-Dog. Big play right here. All righty. Fourth down here, folks. 8:32 to go. War Eagles with a 15-point lead. Back to throw, and he's looking there. He's getting a little pressure. He's going to fire a guy wide open out there, but he could not. He threw it behind him. He sure did. Couldn't make the catch. So War Eagles hold the Panthers, and the Panthers turn it over on down to Wayne County ball at their down here inside their own 20. We're going to say at their own 19. 8:27 to go in the football game. 35-20 lead. Wayne County with the ball deep in their own territory, inside their own 20. So big stop, Kenny.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a big series, and so what you do now is Pascagoula's going to lay their ears back and try to come after you. You've got the ball on your own 19, and so what you just need to do is what we've done this whole ball game, really, Marshall, is just start lining up and running straight at them, and then every once in a while run around them.
Run at them around, run at them around, and run around them. Like Rocky said, you chase me a while, I'll chase you a while. We'll put on a good show. All right, here we go. Under center is Hankins, and he's going to hand the ball to Isaiah Boyd, and Isaiah's going to weasel his way out for a couple of yards, 1 yard maybe to the 20. Second down, 9 yards to go for the War Eagles. 8:15 to go in the football game. 35-20 War Eagle lead. We
pulled that time, and I think we blocked the wrong guy. I mean, it's hard to do that. That gets kind of busy on the inside there.
Yeah.
And a lot of shirts flying around, and so sometimes, and then too, it may have been we just ran in the wrong spot.
All right, under center. Carr's got him bunched in there. H back on both sides. Man out wide. Back to throw. He's got a guy settle down out there. He makes the catch, Kenny. He's going to get out here on the edge. He's going to get himself a first down and go out of bounds. Nice throw by Hankins. I'm trying to get the number on the receiver. Number 2 on the receiver, and that is Eddie Poole Jr. Nice throw, Kenny.
Well, it was, and it gets the ball out to the 35-yard line.
I believe you're right.
15 yards.
7:44 to go in the game. 35-20. Wayne County with a fresh set of downs. On the left hash. There's a 35-20 lead right here. Got them all bunched in there, but the one guy spread out wide over here to the right side. Man in motion, jet sweep coming around here. If he can get outside, he does. He cuts upside, Kenny, and he's going to wind up getting about 3 yards. Nicely executed. They run that pretty well tonight.
Yes, and he cut up because he they turned him back inside.
Yeah.
But he did a good job to turn the ball upfield when he should have.
All righty, we're looking at second and about 7. 35-20, 7:15 and counting. In Wayne County's got 14 seconds on the snap clock down here, and they're certainly, not in any big hurry. They're going to.
Yeah, because we only got one timeout left. I
run
think.
it inside 5. They're going to snap it at about 2 seconds. And there it is, and there's going to be the handoff to Isaiah again. And there's a flag coming. I think they got his face mask, Kenny, but he's going to fight out there close to a first down.
Yes, they raked across his face mask. Never really got a good hold on it, but it was.
It turned his head. Yeah. So we'll see. That's 6:50 in the game. Let's see what this penalty is. I think Kenny's right on it. I'm not, but one never knows. Yep. Good call, K-Dog. 35-20. 6:50 left, and Wayne County's going to get a fresh set of downs out here, and they're going to move the ball from the 19. They started at their own 19, and now they're going to be out about the own 48-yard line with a 1st and 10.
And high school is the only place left that there's still a 5-yard face mask penalty, and that's really appropriate for what happened.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't. He turned his headgear, but he never got a grip and just yanked his head around.
He didn't try to pull his head off. 6:35 and counting. There's going to be a handoff straight up the middle. Choi is going to find. I tell you what, the offensive line is. We got several scrums going on out there through the course of the night where it's kind of like a rugby match where they all get in there and they push. But he managed to mount up a yard, get to the own 49. So 2nd and 9 with 6:11 to go and a 35-20 War Eagle lead. 22 seconds on the snap clock. They're not in any hurry. Coach Hankins talking to his quarterback, Carter.
Well, yeah, and let me tell you, I have really been impressed with how this offensive line has worked. Got a timeout. It's going to be the Heat timeout.
Yes, it is. 5:55 to go in the contest. 35-20. Wayne County lead. Wayne County with the ball with a 2nd and 9. We're going to take a 30-second break to the station for a word from our sponsor and be back with more War Eagle football after this commercial. Where we left off.
I'm really, really impressed with how well the offensive line has played tonight. I mean, going back to that spring game, a little jamboree we had, I mean, it looked like a flower sieve at times, and Carter was running for his life. Now, we hadn't had as much drop back passing tonight. It's been play action, that sort of thing, but we've held down the penetration up until this point.
Yeah.
I think very, very well, considering these guys are just now starting to play together. And so I think it's a good sign for what's coming with the offensive line because defensively we're okay. Wide receivers, running backs, we're okay, but that offensive line is so critical.
Yeah. All righty, here we go. 5:51 and counting. 2nd and 9 for the War Eagles. They're on their own side of the field. There's Boyd's in motion. He's going to get the handoff. No, he doesn't. He caught him coming back. Fooled me. He caught him coming back. Deflected to Boyd and came back the other way to number 24 right there on the carry, and he had a nice game. That's Shardricus Davis. He had a nice carry earlier in the night. That's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6. 5:25 to go in the game. 35-20 lead. Boy, a 1st down here would be really, really nice. Run clock. All right, he got them bunched in there. They stay in this formation. A couple H-backs back. Carter's under center. One man out to the left. He's looking to throw to him, too. And he's got him, Kenny. He's going to launch it over the corner down here, and he's going to make the catch at the 18. What a great throw and catch.
Boy, I tell you lull them to sleep. And we had man coverage over there.
Joseph Abney.
The safety was trying to get over, and we just got behind. It was just a great throw. I'm telling you, he just laid that in there, Carter did.
All right, that's got us down there to the 17-yard line with a 1st and 10, 4:52 to go in the game, 35-20, Wayne County. I'll tell you what, some points here would go a long way in helping Wayne County make their case here.
That's a 31-yard throw and catch.
All right, here come the War Eagles, and there they go. They're going to hand it on the sweep around the right side, and Isaiah's just couldn't get it going. That was great penetration. They got him behind the line of scrimmage. You're going to tackle him for a loss somewhere back around, but there's a flag on the play, Kenny.
That linebacker 22 for Pascagoula, he's played a good game all night. Kid's a good athlete. Played a lot of heads up football, and I'm going to give a little shout out to Riley. Holy smoke, I don't guess I will. Schenkowitz.
Schenkowitz.
Schenkewitz. We'll call him Shank.
He sounds like a linebacker from Notre Dame.
I don't think he's a Coast native, or at least his family.
2nd and 12. Ball's out here about the 19, 4:22 to go in the contest. The clock is ticking. There's 20 seconds on the snap clock. Wayne County is up 35-20. Hankins has got the call. Ball's on the right hash mark, and here he goes. Gets his team set. Abney's going out left wide, and everybody else is staying inside. And looking at all this offensive line up here, and a couple of H-backs and a single back. Hankins under center. Got his man in motion. He's going to hand the ball to him, and there goes Boyd to get it. Here he goes, breaking inside the 15, going to get down close to the 11. Kenny, nice gain. I say he's at the 11. I don't know if he made it that far.
I think he made it to the 12.
Okay.
I think.
All righty. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. I believe you're right, Kenny. Going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and about 5 or 6.
I believe it's 6, Kenny. 3:44 and counting, 35-20. 18 seconds on the snap clock. All righty. He's got single back set, same formation. He's going to hand the ball straight up to Coy. Oh boy. Didn't block him that time. They hit Coy in the backfield. As soon as that ball hit him in the hands, he did a good job to hold on to it. Bring up 4th down, Kenny. Now, you know, I don't imagine we're going to be kicking any field goals, but we're going to see. We got a timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be back for the final 3:39 after this word from our sponsor. Kenny, 4th and 8. We're on the 15. You know, field goal would be nice, but it's just not working out for us. I don't believe to do that at this particular point in our.
No, you'd be looking at balls on what you said, the 15.
Yeah,
okay,
a 32-yarder, wouldn't it, or somewhere thereabouts?
Yeah, and you're closer to the near hash.
It'd be a tough shot.
It'd be a tough angle because our guys are a work in progress.
Yeah. Big play right here, Kenny. Big play. 4th down and 8 to go for the War Eagles. Got 2 backs behind him this time. That's a new look. And he's back to throw, Kenny. He got a man in the end zone, and he couldn't get it to him. He was wide open, but he was under such pressure. Man, he had him. But you got to hand it to the defense for Pascagoula. They were in Carter's face. That was a great call. The receiver was open in the end zone, but the defensive pressure up the middle, he didn't have time to plant his feet and make the throw.
Well, that was that running for your life thing we talked about. and, of course, Pascagoula brought the house. I mean, they had 5 guys on the line of scrimmage. They brought those 5 and 2 of the linebackers, and actually 3 of them. And so they just had us outmanned. There wasn't a whole lot. You got 5 guys blocking and 2 up backs. That's 7, but you're outmanned. It's just, but hopefully that'll be of no consequence.
You know they're going to be slinging it, Kenny, I would guess. And they do. There's a little quick pass out there, kind of had a couple of receivers out there. They threw it one blocking for him. Nice execution. They picked up a nice gain. Going to be 2nd down and about 2 probably. Maybe. No, it's a 1st down. So there you go. Stop the clock at 3:29. It's a 15-point ball game. Trips left. Single man right. 1 back with him. Back to throw, and you're going to throw out here and stuck it in the ground. So that's going to stop the clock at 3:26 and it'll be a 2nd and 10. 35-20 ball game. Wayne County in the lead.
I'll tell you one difference between our bunch and the way that they've done the last several years. They picked the ball up and found an official.
I'm going to tell you about this and just tell you about that after this play. 3:26. Okay, here's a snap. Quarterback's on the run, Kenny, and They're going to get after him out there, and they're going to stop him for about a yard or two, and that's going to keep the clock running. Coach Hankins told me when he was first week he was here, he said, we're going to be disciplined. He said, one thing I teach, he said, we don't leave the ball on the ground. We find an official when we got that ball, and we hand it to him.
I tell you, it's refreshing to see that.
Yeah. He says they'll never question who's got the ball when the play's over. All righty, 3rd down and 8, and there's a pass that's going to be incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down, K-Dog.
We had good coverage, too.
Yes, we did. Bakari McCall back there in coverage. Bakari's been a big deal tonight for us, playing on both sides of this ball.
He sure has.
Of course, we expected that out of him. I mean, he's a bell cow now on that team. I mean, he's a 3-year starter, and he's a fine football player, and he's had a good night. 2:53 to go, 35-20. It's 4th and 8 for the Panthers, and they're the line of scrimmage is the Panthers. This is about their own 27. So big play right here. Comes some pressure from the outside, and Kenny made the play under pressure, got the 1st down, got a big gain. It's going to get out across the 40, at least to the 45-yard line. Great 4th down conversion, man. And, I mean, he took a hit when he threw it, but well-executed play, big play for the Panthers.
Well, what they did was just drug that flanker out behind everybody else. They just cleared everything out, and all our coverage was back off the ball, and 5 just slipped in underneath, and that's where they threw the football.
Here we go. Expect some more. Quarterback's going to look the right, throw the other way, and what a great play right over there. Number 24 was there on the money to make the stop as soon as the ball hit him, and Shadrigus Davis has had a pretty big night tonight.
Well, he has, and that's going to be a completion for a 2-yard loss.
2-yard loss. His clock is still running, too, at 2:29, 2:28, 35-20 ball game. Wayne County in the lead. 2nd and 12 for the Panthers inside their own territory. Back to throw, and here's a pass that's over his intended receiver inside the 50 down here, and number 12, Parker was back there in coverage. So that brings up 3rd down and 12. Got him in another 3rd down situation. Clock stopped at 2:18, K-Dog.
Well, they're pressing, and if he sets his feet and makes a throw, the guy makes a catch and picks up close to a 1st down.
All righty, here we go. And he's going to keep it and head right up the middle, Kenny, and they're going to find a little room, but you got to hand it to that defense. They stop him at midfield, going to bring up 4th down and about 5 yards to go. 2 minutes to go in the football game. A 35-20 Wayne County lead, K-Dog. We got a timeout by Pascagoula. We're going to take a 30-second break to the WABO, and we'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. Wayne County football fans. And 2:08 to go in the ball game. The ball is Pascagoula's got the ball at midfield, looking at a 4th and 5. 2:08 to go in the football game. Wayne County up 35-20. Here's your snap, back to throw. There's a pass, and it's incomplete, Kenny. So that's going to turn the ball over on down. So with 2:05 left in this football game, Wayne County is going to have the ball with a 15-point lead. So, like the old boy in Top Gun said there, looking good so far.
Well, I tell you what, the receiver was open well enough. I would have had the 1st down, but he turned his head before the ball got there and just dropped it. Otherwise, they get a 1st down.
All righty. I expected our defense, to be salty. I didn't expect we would run the football like this. I've written on the offensive side of the ball.
That's all credit to the offensive line.
Yes, sir, buddy. And there goes Boyd again. Here he is inside the 40. Cuts back inside. He's at the 20 to 25. He's down to the 15-yard line, and the ball comes out. Wayne County scoops it up and into the end zone. Touchdown, Wayne County War Eagles.
Rule him down.
They gave the signal. I don't see any.
I didn't see who scooped it.
I didn't see who scooped it either.
We got half a dozen guys down.
Boyd had it, and he was fighting so hard, and he was getting hit, and he made his way down there around the 15. He went down, and the ball came out, and somebody, I don't see who scooped it up.
Coach is pulling him. Said, come on, son, take a break.
41-20 right there with 1:54 to go in the football game, and Wayne County is on for the PAT.
I have no idea who scooped and scored.
Couldn't tell it. Apologize, folks.
But I know he got at least 35 yards.
Here's the snap. Kick is up. And I tell you what, it's good. So with 1:54 to go in the football game, Wayne County 42, Pascagoula 20. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this word. Waynesboro, Mississippi, Wayne County High School. First outing in the Jack Hankins era. Young football team taking on a seasoned bunch from Pascagoula who was 2 points away from playing for the state championship last year in the 5A. And Wayne County has got them 42-20 with 1:54
and I'll be jumped up. I'll be jumped up. I didn't see this coming.
Never saw it coming.
I didn't see it coming.
I didn't either.
And whoever's trying to text me right now, by the way, our phone's used for my phone's used for the broadcast. So text all you want to. I can't look at it after the ball game.
And here's a kickoff return, and the War Eagles going to stop him somewhere out around the 32 or 33 of the Pascagoula's 32 or 33. And we're looking at a 22-point ball game with 1:48 left. And, you know, you just wonder how good Wayne County would have been if they'd gotten to practice.
Yeah, it might be good not to do much until Thursday of next week.
And Jack might want to, Coach Hankins might want to just say, hey, you know, Johnny Ainsworth was coach down at Greene County, and he had such good luck playing on the road that when they had home games, he would load his kids up on the bus and drive them around town like they were going somewhere before they would play. That was the year he won that state championship or played for it. Anyway, all righty. 1:42 to go. There's a handoff up the middle, and nice game. We're going to see if they just continue to run it and concede right here. It's 1:33. Back to throw. There's a nice pass and catch out here. And man, I tell you what, that receiver, man, he's quick. He's shifty, buddy. He's got himself a first down at about the 42 to 43 of the War Eagles. Stops the clock with 1:21 to go, 42-20 ball game.
I tell you what, he's got more moves than a bowl of Jell-O pudding.
All righty, 1st and 10 for Gula. Back to throw. There's a pitch and a catch out there again, and Parker's going to take him down at the 32 or 33. Clock is still running, 1:10 to go in the football game, 42-20 Wayne County lead. Pascagoula on the move. They're inside the 35 of the War Eagles at the 32 with a fresh set of downs. Trips right, single back set, back to throw. Left-handed quarterback's looking downfield, got a man open, and Wayne County's going to make a play on the ball, and they got it.
Got it
picked off. Intercepted. Who made that, Kenny? I can't see his number. That's 24, I believe.
Yes.
And that number 24, and I think I know who that is because I've looked him up a couple. That's Shadrikus Davis. He's had a whale of a night tonight playing this game.
Well, this ought to do it. One play ought to take care of this, maybe two snaps.
We're at 57 seconds to go. Wayne County's got the football on the interception, and they've got themselves in a pretty good spot with 57 seconds left to go in a ball and a 42-20 lead. So looking mighty good so far. All righty, Carter Hankins and crew take the field, and they're going into a victory formation down here.
Young Mr. Hankins, Carter that is, makes his debut with a solid win here tonight.
Yes, sir. And he got down to protect himself too. He got all the way down.
He dove in the air raid trench, didn't he?
He did.
In the slit trench.
He sure did. Well, you know, it's a timeout, and we got a few minutes, and we're just going to stay here.
Who took the timeout? Pascagoula, how many did they have this half? 5?
I don't know, but they gave it. They said Pascagoula took it. But we just go back, Kenny, and, you know, that spring game, you know, that left – I mean, I was sick. I'll just tell you.
Well, I mean, after we took that licking, the one thing that impressed me was how hard the kids played.
That's true.
And the discipline level at that point, which was –
They didn't even know the coach then. I mean,
no.
They'd only been here maybe 2 months at best.
That's right.
And, you know, Jack believes in these kids. Coach Hankins believes in these kids. And, you know, I tell you what, these kids believe in him.
Well,
it's obvious.
Yeah, and you never know. We had a couple of new coaches come in, and kids having to get to know them some, and so, you know, everybody's trying to figure everybody else out. Now we'll have to make one more snap.
We're inside. We're at 34 seconds, 23 seconds on the snap clock. So, you know, it's pretty much academic right now.
Boy, what a way to open the season for Coach Hankins. You got to be proud for him.
Yeah, yes, sir, buddy. And I tell you what, that, my friends, is the football game right there. Hallelujah. This brings the contest to a close. And, ladies and gentlemen, 42-20, Wayne County victory. Next week, the War Eagles travel to Lucedale, Mississippi to take on the Rebels of George County High School. Remember that you can follow the War Eagles all week on Facebook at War Eagle Football. Listen, I want to give a special thanks to Jamie at WABO, and we just appreciate all the staff down there at WABO, Tony Reynolds. Special thanks to the WC Web TV crew, Ken Roberts, video production, along with Sue Wood, our social media coordinator. We'll give a big shout out again to Jack West of West Computers in Laurel for helping us with our stream tonight. And that does it for tonight. We're about to head back to Tony at Weibo. Kenny and I, along with the rest of the WC Web TV crew, we'll see you next week for more Wayne County High School War Eagle football. Take us out of here, Tony.